Hi, Leo. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading, a general love reading for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And any cross watcher is welcome always. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. New love coming, relationships we're in. What are they thinking and feeling? Past love sometimes. So I never know how these are general love readings, so take with you what resonates, leave the rest behind for somebody else. Let's see what Spirit has. Spirit, please share with me any messages of guidance from my Leos. What is it that you want them to know today? What is important for them to know? I'm listening for you now. A soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. Reconnecting to a soul connection. Could be in a past life soul connection that's coming towards you. I'm going to see if it's a no contact coming back or an ex or something like that. But right now I'm feeling a past life, a soul connection from my past trying to find me, a union. The union is divine soul counterparts, is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. I feel like it's a burst of energy. I mean, it's a soul. I don't know how to describe it. I'm just going to go with the energy for a second. Okay. It's a burst of energy, two souls connecting, finding each other. I don't know if I want to put it in a twin flame connection yet, but it does feel that same kind of like wow factor, that there is this kind of we've found each other. There's this burst of energy happening. Honor your loved ones, and you will notice your relationships become stronger. Somebody that respects you, somebody that loves everything about you and wants to make sure that they don't hurt you in any way that's unintentional. You know, like wouldn't ever hurt you intentionally, I should say. And then I have a labyrinth. Even when you feel lost, there's always a way through. And it's true. Look at this maze. Like there's always going to be a way out of some kind of situation or even feelings. You know, if you're struggling with some unresolved feelings right now, I want you to know that we've got some kind of energy coming into your life that is it's beyond here on this earth. It's spiritual in nature, that you feel like it's divinely sent. You feel like it is bigger than the both of you. Okay. And that's important to know. Then this is bigger than us. And there's got to be a reason why we're together. There's got to be a reason. And they're saying one more, please. I have a connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. So it's definitely a soul connection. And I like the unbreakable and I like the internal. So if you haven't had this arrive in your life yet, it is a feeling of it's about to happen or it's just happening, because I did feel that kind of wow combustion, like we found each other. You can call it chemistry, but I feel like it's got more spiritual energy than just great chemistry that we're just attracted to each other. I feel like it's literally two souls finding each other and recognizing each other. So let's see what they're saying. I've got a Master of Keys, beautiful, successful. I have tradition, the Hierophant. That's a wedding dress. So for those of you that would like to have a commitment, this could be the person. I have a world, starting over, new cycle. And I have a Wheel of Fortune. How gorgeous. One more. And a Six of Arrows. The sense of moving on from our past or moving on so that this energy could come towards us. I have so much to say about all of this. I mean, first of all, big cards, Hierophant, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune, right? So big cards, big major arcana cards, you know, everything from your belief systems are in alignment to starting a new cycle in your life to just believing. I even like the doves, you know, this doves in the heart and believing in the ebb and flow in life and in the circle of life, and that, you know, everything comes around for a reason in its own time. I have a Master of Keys, so a King of Pentacles with this success, somebody that is strong and determined and successful. So I've got somebody coming into your life that it's a good energy, and it's somebody that you would be proud to be with and happy to be with. I have a Seeker key, so there is my Knight of Pentacles. So moving forward, dedicated, strong. The Tower moment, moving on from something else, and an Ace of Wands. Part of me with that Tower, can I have a clarification on that Tower, please? 8 of Hearts, so they walked away. Part of me feels like they're walking away from something else to be with you. That it could be just somebody else that they were dating. I don't think it's a third party situation, or they're not leaving a marriage to be with you or anything like that. It could be they had somebody else that they were talking to that, you know what, they met you, they can't compare the two people and they want to spend more time with you. So they walked away or left something in order to be with you. So I'm not putting it in any other kind of energy than that. I think once they met you, it was everything about them said, I just feel like I'm supposed to be with you. I just feel like it just feels right. Whether it was I was attracted to you, or whether, I feel drawn to you, but I like this an eternal flame energy going on here with this Ace, because they had already shared with us that this is an eternal energy. So I'm going to go with that. I like that eternal flame. I think that's nice, because not everybody we get that excited about. Let's face it, we meet a lot of people, and some people are total duds, right? And you're like, oh, like, I don't even want to see this person again. I don't want to hear from this person again. All it takes is that one person that we feel something for. Sometimes we don't even have to pinpoint what we're feeling, other than they made us feel amazing. And if that's all it is, that's all it is. You are what I've been searching for all along. So they see you, they find you, and now they know that this is the one that they want. You're it. Time hasn't changed my feelings for you. I feel like it's a soul path. Every time I get cards like this, I always feel like we've had another lifetime together. I'm just such a big believer in that. So I feel like we just recognize each other, and that's why I had that wow factor right in the beginning. So we recognize each other. There's so much I wish I could do over again. No regrets in the past. Somebody new comes into your life and you say things like, I wish I had met you 10 years ago. I wish I had met you before I had my children, so that we could be married and had children together. There's no regrets in life. So don't wish for the past. Just be excited about where you are now and moving forward. I've learned from my mistakes. The past was for you to learn. That's all it was. And for them to learn. But we do meet people along the way, and we say, I wish I had met you earlier. I wish I had more years with you. I wish that, but we can't. We have to think about why they're coming into our energy now, because this is being divinely sent to you right now. And this is bigger than both of you. This is the universe working, and it is bigger than both of you. So you just have to say thank you. You know what? When this arrives and this kind of love arrives, you don't question it. You thank Spirit for it. You say, thank you, God, that this is here. I'm in love with the way that you love. That's how we fall in love with somebody. We fall in love with how they make you feel. If this person is making you feel loved and cared for, and they give you kindness, and they're sincere and they're honest, that is what you fall in love with. How are they making you feel? Feel about yourself, your self-esteem. You feel sexy when you're with them. You feel like you're the most attractive person in the room to them. So that is what we fall in love with. So that's beautiful. I can do better for your kids. Now, I see this as I want to try hard. I want to be there for your kids. I want for some of you, you're a single parent, and this person coming into your life would be a beautiful addition to your children's lives in a way. They could be a mentor or another adult that is there for them. If you are a package deal, this person is going to love you as a full package. So don't worry about that. It feels like I'm going to treat you with love, and I'm going to treat your children with love. I had to find myself in order to appreciate you. So that is coming into me as we've both done some work. We've done some inner work. We've grown. We've done some healing. We've removed ourselves from our past. We've moved on from our past. I know you're somewhere out there, and I can feel it. If it hasn't come to you yet, check out your singles readings also, Leo, for some clues. But I know you're out there. We all have that feeling of, I just know I'm going to find the right person. I just know that Spirit has the right person for me. So if you're feeling it and you're believing it, then it does exist. It exists. Please, you got to meet me halfway. Somebody that I can work with. Somebody that it's a give and take relationship. Somebody that we share the same values, the same morals, the same belief systems. We want the same thing, Spirit just said. So that is going to be beautiful. And the bottom of the deck, they're saying, I'm developing feelings for you. So these feelings are going to grow. They're going to grow into something so much more. And I love that. But right now, I feel like it's been, I'm going to say sent from above. I like the eternal flame too. I like this feeling of foreverness, and that there will always be passion in this connection. There'll always be a spark, so to speak. So let's see what else they say. I have a hermit. I've been alone. It's okay. Hermits need their space and time. I think hermits are good. It's a good way for us to grow and learn about ourselves. Strength. Maybe you've become a stronger person. There's that Leo energy. Let's see what other signs this person could be. Could be a Pisces. Spirit just said, I'm going to go with Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Any of those signs I have feelings around right now. I have a 5 of Pentacles. Right now that came into me literally is through in sickness and in health, like a marriage vow. Okay. So this person is going to be by your side. This person is going to stand by you. We're going to get through things together. If it's a struggle, we would do it together. So if that's something that you'd like to have, a true partner in your life, that you're not going to be going it alone, an Ace of Wands, somebody who is there and inspires you. Yeah, I feel like there have been other people that have not stood by you and either disappointed you or walked away, or you feel like, you know what, I did put this kind of energy into somebody else one day and I ended up alone. You weren't with the right person. You weren't with the right person. Spirit has something so much better for you. And that's how we have to look at it, that you have something ready to unfold that is more, it's got more of a spiritual connection to it. All right. It's not just, I find you attractive. It's not just that, we're into each other. It's that these souls are supposed to be together. I have a Fool. There's the new journey, and believe in unicorns. I like this card because of the unicorn. So I always say believe in unicorns. Movement of Swords. We're moving forward, right? Fast moving. And making up our mind in a 6 of Pentacles. That is a very giving, loving energy to me. And then here's an Ace of Cups. So I think the emotions are going to overtake the fear of, but I had that in the past and I don't believe it anymore. I think we'll get rid of that for the right person. Not everybody, but for the right person. I feel like, you're going to be able to open yourself up to, I just feel like this is the right person and I'm willing to give them my heart. And I do feel like we'll love each other forever. And I do feel like this is going to be that eternal flame that spirit keeps sharing with us. So that is beautiful. Let's see what else they're saying. 4 Cups, patiently waiting. It's okay. Patiently waiting for the new beginning. There's my Sun. 6 of Swords and a 5 of Swords. I really do want you to move on from anything that you still relive, all right? Somebody who walked away, somebody who hurt you, somebody who lied to you. I mean, try to not even think about that person. 12:12 on the clock when I'm recording this. So let me grab that angel number just for a second. Let me see if that has some meaning in this reading for you. I always like catching an angel number. Let's see, 12:12, focusing. There you go. Stay focused on your best possible future. Remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. So you decided to move on, right? You decided that I'm no longer going to focus on my past. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of myself first. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to be happy, even if it means I don't have anybody right now. That's okay. And I'm going to wait for this new beginning. Now, it's interesting because the Sun is also an awakening, right? The Sun is also, the Sun comes out again. The Sun is our breathing life force, and it's an awakening within us. And everything about this connection, I feel like your souls are awakening to each other. It was that burst. I mean, nothing is a bigger burst of energy than the Sun. So it was that incredible burst of energy that I had felt in the beginning. And I do feel the Hermit energy. So for those of you that are waiting, it's okay. You're just 10 of Cups. You're just waiting for the perfect person. And 10 of Cups is a promise. Happy home, happy life. All of your emotional cups are going to be filled. Everything is going to come out the way that you want it to come out. All right. So I always like to think it's okay to be alone. I mean, it's okay. It's just where you are at this phase in your life. It doesn't mean that it's forever. It means that spirit is just waiting for the right time to change your path and to change your direction. But it's okay, because they're saying that, what did they say over here? Throughout the entire journey, be optimistic throughout your entire journey, right? So we just focus on, I'm good for today. And if something is supposed to come into my life tomorrow, I'm good with that too. I'm not going anywhere. Somebody who wants to be by your side. I want to give you the world. I love that. Thank you for being there for me. I'm going to be there for you. You're going to be there for me. And we're going to take care of each other. It's not going to be one-sided. I feel like we are going to just be there. You are the light in my dark. I love that, because the Sun comes into our energy and it does light us up. It brings us into a new world. It does. No one person is ever going to make you happy, but there is people that come into our lives that light us up, right? And that goes back to that eternal flame feeling that you lit up my world. Whether it's, I love how you make me smile. I love how I feel when I'm with you. You make me feel special. You make me feel wonderful about myself. You make my heart skip a beat. All of these things happen when we start to fall in love. I want to marry you one day, somebody who would want a commitment. It's you and me forever. There is a sense of foreverness throughout this entire reading, my Leo. This is a forever love, and that's what I want you to hold on to. And you've got my heart. You captured my heart, and that's important. They want you to know that. One more. I'm seeing you in a whole new light. Sometimes somebody comes into our life and, they start to see you as their future partner. They start to see you as their future spouse. They start to see you as the mother of their child or father of their child. And boy, that's not how you came into their life, but all of a sudden they start to see it as this is so much bigger than the both of us. And that is how I felt early on in this reading. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. I want to thank anybody that's new. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. If you would like to join me in a private reading, check out my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.